guys, Neddy here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to day 1 of 3 days of Bujo. If you're confused as to what 3 days of Bujo is, I'll be uploading bullet journal content from today to Thursday for 3 days, so hence the name 3 days of Bujo. I only started posting Plan With Me videos back in November, but I've actually been bullet journaling since 2019. So for day 1's video, which is today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys my 2020 bullet journal flip through. So if you're excited for this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't yet, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on the remaining 2 days of 3 days of Bujo. Now let's move on to the flip through. So this year I actually used 2 notebooks, and what I'm about to show you guys might be a little bit shocking, just a bit. So this is the first notebook I used. As you can see, it's just a regular plain notebook. It's lined paper A5. It's not the kind of notebook you expect someone to use for bullet journaling at all. But the reason why I did this is because I started off bullet journaling. I saw it, I was like, oh, this might be nice, seems fun, but I wasn't sure if it was for me yet. I wasn't sure if this was something that I was actually going to keep doing. So I didn't want to waste money buying some markers and a fancy notebook without being certain if this was something I wanted to get into. So I got a regular notebook, as you can see, really plain notebook. Like, you can pick this up in any store. And I decided to first just make it very simple on myself and not try to go straight on into themes and monthly like spreads. I just wanted to be very basic and follow the natural procedure of bullet journaling. As you can see, all the spreads are very plain, very crude. Slowly I started adding in some more elements of like art. I started giving monthly themes to each month, and I started doodling here and there just to make it look a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. And by the time I got to March, I decided to start my YouTube channel, so I became really busy, and the bullet journal helped me tremendously, and I fell in love with it. I decided to go ham in April, and then at that time I was just done with this notebook. I was ready to move into a better quality notebook. I was ready to actually take all bullet journaling seriously. At first I was wondering whether I should share this part of my 2020 bullet journal or not, but I decided to share it because I know not everyone out there has started bullet journaling, and maybe they want to, but they feel like they have to have a good notebook and best like art materials in order to start, and it has to be this crazy thing with lots of themes and decorations. It actually doesn't. You can start off as slow as possible. Try using a regular plain notebook and just do the basics, and slowly but surely try to add new stuff until you're ready to actually jump into getting the Archer and Olive notebook or the Amanda Rich Lee notebook. It doesn't always have to start off with the most high quality materials, and that's the same thing for me. I started off with a very plain regular notebook, just made it work, and then eventually I decided to move forward. Now around June, I decided to give myself a birthday gift by getting a actual journal, which is not like a regular notebook. This one is the Dingbats journal. It is from their wildlife collection. I absolutely love this journal, although I couldn't find a color that I really liked. I'm more of a pastel-y girl, so this gray color I'm not really the biggest fan of, but I thought it was cute because it was the elephant one. So I decided to get this journal because I've been hearing so many good reviews about it, and for my first journal I absolutely loved it. It was perfect. So this journal is from the second half of the year, from June to December. So let's just jump into it. You have my cover page. This Polaroid is actually from the first time I decided to start bullet journaling in 2019. I actually first started off journaling on my iPad, then I hated it, so I dropped it, but I picked it up again in 2020 and I absolutely fell in love with it. So the first month in this bullet journal is actually June. If you guys don't know, June is my birthday month, and I decided to go with a dream catcher theme because I had started YouTube recently and I had all these plans, all these dreams. I actually tried to record this for a plan with me because I initially wanted to start like posting plan with me's back in June, and I did record the entire process, even this bullet journal setup, but I hated the way the video came out and I scrapped the whole idea. But in June, I decided to make an Instagram account for my bullet journal, which if you don't know, I do have a bullet journal account where I share all my bullet journal spreads, and you can check that out. It's Neddy's Bujo. So if you want to see a better quality high def picture of all my spreads, then you can check that out. So I decided to go with a dreamcatcher theme, and honestly I really love the color. Our next month is July, and I just wanted to play around with my gold marker. It's a Faber-Castell gold marker. Let me see if I have that. Metallic heart of gold. So yeah, I decided to play around with that. And honestly, I just wanted to draw these cute little angels because they're so cute. So this was the first time I introduced a mood tracker, and I enjoyed it, but I just found that it didn't work for me. So July was the first and last time I actually had a mood tracker. I get why it's important for some people, but for me, it just didn't really work out. This was a little drawing I did for hitting 150 subscribers on Instagram. And the theme for August was letters and post office, because I decided to start pen paling in August, and honestly I was so glad I picked that hobby up. I absolutely love pen paling, so I decided to make my entire August theme based off letters and post office. And honestly, this August theme is my most like loved theme on Instagram. At first when I did it, I actually tried filming it again, but it didn't work out, so I scrapped it and then I started afresh and did it like off camera. And when I finished it, I thought it was okay, but it wasn't really like my best theme. But looking back at it right now, I absolutely love the colors. I think that pop of purple with the brown really works. Also, I kind of noticed that I use brown a lot in almost every theme other than my July and December theme. I don't know, brown is just a very nice neutral color. I'm not really the fan of the color like on its own, but when it's like mixed with some other colors, it just works perfectly. Now in September, I decided to do something different and something new. I decided to go with a like what's it called, a story based kind of like theme. So I decided to have this story based of a girl who wanders into a enchanted forest, and I was trying to post like stories of the girl in my Instagram post, but it didn't work out. I just had so many things to do that month that I didn't have time to keep up with the story. But the story basically is this girl who wanders into an enchanted forest and she sees these fairies and she's trying to find her way out, and this little fairy over here helps her. September honestly has to be one of my favorite themes. I just think I really put in a lot of like my artistic side and storytelling. I don't know, I just really love it. Plus the colors just really beautiful and like screams like earthy tones, which I do love. And I absolutely just love the September theme. It just is one cohesive theme and I just absolutely love it. I think it has to be one of my favorites, and I don't know yet, we'll see. I actually did this spread on live stream, Instagram live stream. I plan on doing like live streams every Friday or Saturday, but because I'm so busy with school stuff, I actually couldn't keep up to it. But this one was actually really fun. I had so much fun streaming it, so I really love this spread. I like the way Dutch doors can be so efficient, but they're quite stressful to make, honestly. And my October theme, I decided to go for a dark academia-esque kind of vibe, but I'm not a fan of the cover spread. I really struggled trying to create this theme. I'm not a fan of the cover spread, but the weeklies for October are definitely my favorite. I just love the colors. I love every other thing other than the cover spread, honestly. I really love this brain dump, the way it just looks like, love it. you guys obviously will recognize this spread. This was my first time. I decided to actually try again to film a plan with me video, and I did that in November and it actually worked out. I'm so happy that you guys enjoyed it, and I'm so happy that I decided to actually give it another shot in filming plan with me videos, because if not, we wouldn't be here today. So yeah. I think the paper I used for this was like too thick. I should probably use something lighter, like maybe this one, but this one was too thick, so it's quite difficult. Like, I don't really mind it. So and then we come to the last month, which is December, and obviously plan with me is also up on my YouTube channel, and I absolutely love this theme. This theme and July are the two themes that do not have any accent of brown in it, but I honestly love it the way it is. Of course, this page is blank because the month hasn't ended yet, but before the end of this year, I will fill up this page. And yeah, that brings us to the final week. We do have one more week left in December, but of course, that's next week, and I have to film this video ahead of that. So yeah, that brings us to the end of the flip through. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope maybe I've inspired you to start bullet journaling if you haven't yet, or maybe if you feel like you need to have the best quality materials to start bullet journaling. You can see that I didn't start off with such expensive notebooks or markers and stuff. I just started off with a regular notebook. You can do bullet journaling any way you want, anyhow you want, and you can start anytime. It's honestly changed my life this year. It made me so productive. And also, I hope you guys are excited for day 2 of my 3 days of Bujo. Tomorrow I'll be uploading my 2021 bullet journal setup, so I hope you guys are looking forward to that. And yeah, so until next time, bye.